Recorded Books presents Conspiracy, Why the Rational Believe the Irrational, by Michael Shermer, narrated by the author. Copyright 2022 by Michael Shermer, all rights reserved. To Pat Lindsay, co-founder of the Skeptic Society and Skeptic Magazine, colleague, confidant, and friend, who embodied the maxim and mission of the Skeptic Society, adopted from the 17th century Dutch philosopher Baruch Spinoza, I have made a ceaseless effort not to ridicule, not to bewail, not to scorn human actions, but to understand them. Epigram from Steven Pinker, his 2021 book, Rationality, What It Is, Why It Seems Scarce, Why It Matters. Quote, to understand is not to forgive. We can see why humans steer their reasoning toward conclusions that work to the advantage of themselves or their sects, and why they distinguish a reality in which ideas are true or false from a mythology in which ideas are entertaining or inspirational, without conceding that these are good things. They are not good things. Reality is that which, when you apply motivated or my-side or mythological reasoning to it, does not go away. False beliefs about vaccines, public health measures, and climate change threaten the well-being of billions. Conspiracy theories incite terrorism, pogroms, wars, and genocide. A corrosion of standards of truth undermines democracy and clears the ground for tyranny. But for all the vulnerabilities of human reason, our picture of the future need not be a bot tweeting fake news forever. The arc of knowledge is a long one, and it bends toward rationality. Close quote. Apologia. My primary approach in this book is integrative in nature, that is, amalgamating research from multiple lines of inquiry into a readable, coherent narrative for both professional researchers and general readers, with the aim of solving a single problem, namely, why people believe conspiracy theories, which ones are real, and what to do about them. My model for this approach is what has come to be known as third culture books, inspired by British scientist and novelist C.P. Snow's call for a third culture between the two cultures of science and the humanities, from his famous 1962 essay, The Two Cultures. One that integrates ideas from all domains of knowledge, a consilience or unity of knowledge, in the phrasing of evolutionary biologist E.O. Wilson in his third culture book, Consilience. Other type specimens, determiners of the characteristics of a group, in the third culture genre include Jared Diamond's Guns, Germs, and Steel, a Pulitzer Prize-winning work that is a highly original assimilation of research from multiple fields with the aim of solving one problem: why civilizations developed at different rates around the world over the past 13,000 years. Another is Richard Dawkins' The Selfish Gene, which unified the research of evolutionary theorists Robert Trivers, William Hamilton, John Maynard Smith, and others into a consolidative whole, written for professionals and the public alike, in such style that it is considered not only a classic in science, but also a masterpiece of literature. A third is Steven Pinker's The Better Angels of Our Nature, which also provides a model for how to deal with a complex human and social problem for which no single theory can possibly account. Pinker detailed 6 historical trends, 5 historical forces, 5 inner demons, and 4 better angels as causal and interacting vectors to account for the decline of violence. Like Charles Darwin's On the Origin of Species, the above books are not popular versions of scholarly works. Instead, they are the only editions available, which can be read by everyone, from professional scientists and scholars to airline passengers who pick up copies at an airport bookstall. In trying to understand conspiracy theories and why people believe them, many different cognitive, social, political, economic, cultural, and historical
Sample complete. Ready to continue?